Hello and welcome to creating liminal spaces in Bloxburg. I'm going to make this like a 3 or 4 part series, I guess you call it, but it'll be almost like a tutorial as well. If you want to create some, I can give you an idea of how I did create the liminal spaces, or you can just follow exactly how I do it. But yes, you can do that. You will need some game passes like advanced placing, maybe basements, something like that. I think it's called basement. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I got this idea. I was just bored one day, and liminal spaces are popular. Especially with Gen Z. Yeah. And if you do not know what a liminal space is, so it's a liminal space is a transitional area of or period of time that exists between one state or place and another, and it's like a threshold, a place of uncertainty or ambiguity, where like one state of ending and another is beginning. These spaces often evoke feelings of unease, nostalgia, or even fear due to their lack of clear purpose or familiar context. Like malls, gas stations, places you don't usually stay for long periods of time. It's just transitionary, like I just said. So when I did start this out, so yeah, let's get into it anyway. So I wanted some inspiration for a starting point, and so I just went onto Google, looked up liminal spaces, and then I found this. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have seen this and that are familiar with this picture. It's like an open mall. It's a mall in this open area, and it's just that lonely gumball machine, empty, sitting there. Sounding like us, sitting there. Anyway, so it's gonna be like the lobby, and you'll see how I will connect the other liminal spaces. It'll look cool. It really will. But yeah, that's how I wanted to start it. That's how you can start it. It'll be like not like a museum. I can call it a museum if I want to. But that is kind of the idea, or that's kind of what it's going to look like or remind you of. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up because it's not gonna be a museum. That's weird. Anyway, so this is gonna be the lobby, right? This is gonna be the lobby. And I decided to start with like a rectangle, right? A nice rectangle. It just has to be big enough to fit, big enough to look right. It doesn't have to be too small. Don't make it too big, right? Just a nice rectangle. And then I tried to make the floor pattern with the floors, but I couldn't really get it right. And I don't think Bloxburg has enough textures at all. So I just used carpets. See this? Carpets, and then I resized them like a square to be like a decent sized square, not too big, not too small. And I stacked them like 1 2 3 1 2 3 all the way from one side to the other, and I just went like that as the floors. And if you want to know what the carpet is, like the texture, I think I used a marble brick white, or white is the color, right? And then marble brick is the texture. And then for the border, I think the color's tawny or something. And then concrete is material. And then I went to the entrance right after I laid down the floor. And you have to have like that double wall thing going, the double doors. That made no sense. Like, you know what I mean. You've been in a mall, or maybe you haven't. I don't know. Anyway, so I did use commercial double doors, and I didn't lay them. I did 1 2 3, and then the next wall 1 2 3. The entrance, and then I think after that I went to the pillars. So I used raised round pillars, and I made like the longer part metal, white, and then like the base you know, the wood part. It's just fawn brown and wood, obviously. And I just set them like in the corners of the carpet, but in the middle of the entire area, you know? In the middle of the building, going from one side to the other. And I had another recording, like, of, I'd lost the second half of this video right now that I'm filming, and I I lost the other part, so I'm just gonna have to like explain to you how to finish it when it gets to the end, because that was really stupid. It just deleted it because I guess I have way too much. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough space on my phone. What I meant to say, but I'll figure it out when I get there. I'll help you. I'll tell you. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, the pillars. You just want to stack them. 1, 2. Just keep going, not too close, not too far away. 2 pillars in the middle. Go back. 2 pillars in the middle. Just like that. But make sure you. Well, if you build the entrance before you place the pillars, then you're fine. So you don't need to worry about that. And I did not make the gumball machine in this footage. That was the one that I accidentally got deleted because of an error. But I will tell you how to make that. I can even make a whole separate videos for that. One gumball machine. But whatever. Yeah, like I said, you do have to have advanced placement though. So for the roof, you know, it's kind of got like this. See that? It's kind of, I don't know what to call that. Anyway, it has like these layers, I guess. So I used just basic parts, right? I sized them. I made them like as big as possible. And then you kind of got like a roof. I kind of makeshift roof. But I lowered that one. I did make the flat roof. But I used the basic parts to do a smaller part of the roof. And then, you know, the higher part, you know, kind of goes up like steps. And then in the middle, I left that for the windows. You see like the skylight kind of going on right there. And then I just used what is it called? That one roof is just the sky, whatever. You'll know what I'm talking about. And then, yeah, once I got to that part, maybe if you haven't placed I should have talked about the roof more. Okay, so go back to the roof. We're on the roof with the basic parts. Try to make them big, like long, nice and square, is what I mean. And then you want to use, like, so if you have the advanced placing game pass, you should be able to do it. So you're gonna click that one button right here. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna move it up here, like about there, you know. Yeah, and then you're gonna do that. Just gonna keep doing that until you get like that. And then you're gonna do the roof, and then you're gonna put it like right there, and it's gonna look like steps, you know. And then, like I said, the skylight, the sky window, the window roof, I guess. And you're gonna put it there, just like right there, like that. And yeah, and then for like the support beams you got going on, and like the other lights, I got basic parts again. I just like made them look like. I really have to stop saying like. I sound like Scooby-Doo. Or Shaggy. I sound like Shaggy. Anyway. So you want to make like the support beams. And you want to stack them just every so. Like whatever. And then just kind of raise them a little bit through the roof. Like that. And then you get that nice. You know how it looks in the picture. And if you want to add the lights right now, you want to get just a plain, I think it's lonely light bulb. It's like the first light that you see when you open it up, when you open the lighting. And you're just going to put them like right there. Boom, boom, into the pillars. The support beams, like you know how you see in the picture. And then after that, so for the roof, you want to do a hollowed mansard roof. And then you want to shape it to where it's pointing, right? And you want to put that above the window roof. Yeah, the window roof. And then yeah, see where we are.